Hi, hello. I'm back after a long time. Playing a new game today. Beacon Pines. I've been meaning to play this game since it came out, which was literally today. And now I am. So here we are, playing it. Pretty cool. Uh that's all for the intro. We're here. I played the demo for this game and it was pretty fun. I always love games where they have stories that have multiple endings and you can kind of like go back and rewrite specific parts. And this fits right into that niche. And also gives a little bit of opportunity for a little bit of voice acting, as there's no actual voices on the characters, only the narrator. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see, how's my volume doing? Looks like I'm sitting pretty well above everything else.
Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature.
I'm actually going to turn it up just a little bit, at least the main volume, just up one little notch. I kind of wish it gave me decibels, being a sound person and all, but you know, whatever.
The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special.
I knew it ever since my mom told me when I was younger.
Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change.
Okay, but define normal. What do you mean?
Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
I'm here because I bought the game. I don't know about him. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. Oh, middle school? Hold up. I was 6 years old when you died. I can't do that. And it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mama always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luca. I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond, and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh yeah, right. You and your mom always did have this on your dad's birthday.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone too.
She's not gone.
She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing.
She's gonna come back, Rollo.
Of course she is.
Okay, Dad. See you next time. Think I'm ready to get out of here.
Sure, lead the way.
Oh, yeah, baby. Destructible environments? Oh. Tickle.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
All right. Ah! I sneezed again. Do I get a second charm?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you.
I was wondering if you'd ever get to that.
I found the perfect way to start our summer.
How's that?
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Shenanigans?
Not here. They might be watching.
They who?
Shh! Not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control.
Alright, I just gotta tell Gran and then we'll head out.
What are you gonna tell her?
I don't know, I'll think of something.
It's all the same to you. I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kinda wigs me out, you know, after the incident. She's never been the same. She's like a witch or something, right? I don't do well with new people.
She moved in like half a year ago, dude. She's been doing witchcraft like long before then. You know about this. You better before.
Just meet me at the sign when you're done.
Suit yourself. I won't be long. All right, objectives. Too bad I'm leaving.
Lucan knew that if he left without telling Gran, it would be trouble.
Oh, okay. All right, Granny.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch?
Sure
There
do.
are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
All right, I'm searching this house top to bottom.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric. One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Oh, yeah. Maxin' relaxin'. That's a new charm, baby. Just slides off of it like an egg out of a pan.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation. Just some dusty knickknacks.
What do we got up here?
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
No, I'll have to unlock that later.
Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in.
Closet?
Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said. Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Sounds about right. Oh, chill? Yo.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
Bro, you're in middle school. Get over it. You probably barely have that much stuff. I sure didn't when I was in middle school.
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Relatable. Although for me, it was mostly, playing my, little DS Lite late into the
An array
night.
of prepared meals
You know,
crowded the
Nintendogs
refrigerator,
and stuff like that.
each labeled with a day of the week. A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
That's called a junk drawer. Hey. Just gonna leave that running.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch. Oh my, this is quite exciting.
What, going outside? I mean, this is a nice garden. Don't get me wrong.
I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years.
Oh.
You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word.
Oh, man.
Step forth, dear reader. Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed
Sounds like me.
humoring him by feigning terror.
Except I would legitimately like hide,
On the
like,
other
no, I don't
hand,
want to.
I suppose there's no reason. Gran will be waiting when you return.
I didn't mean to go back in. No, I used to hide in like any spot available to jump out and scare my sister
A sturdy
when she
old
was coming home
wheelbarrow.
from work. A lot of times I'd hide around the same corner, and sometimes she'd come around the corner and try and scare me back or something like that. But no, I could always hear when she was coming back, because I'd be like making food or something after school, and I could hear her, open the door and walk in, and I'd immediately just like book it to that corner, like as stealthily as I could, just to scare the shit out of her. She fucking hated that. She hated it. Understandably.
A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
Hey, Granny. I'm gonna go hang with Rolo for the day. See you later.
Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly?
Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
Whoa. We're just gonna go heart for the day. Oh, we're just gonna go chill. Chill out, Grandma. Come on.
We were just gonna go chill for the day. The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing.
We stick to what we're good at.
Well, make sure you are done chilling in time for supper.
Easy. Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce
What are you telling me,
to
like,
the Chronicle.
Like if I said we're gonna go hide, she has like a heart attack and dies or something.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point, which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches.
Nice.
Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate.
What? You lied to me?
It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
All right. Yeah, we're going back in time. A grand jury. Nice. We're gonna hide.
We were just gonna go hide for the day.
Not exactly the finest choice of words.
Hide?
Traditionally, when one is trying to hide something, they avoid literally using the word hide.
Yeah, I guess Rolo bet some other kids that we could beat him at hide and seek. Good recovery.
Aren't you a little too old for that?
It's not like there's much else to do around here.
Well, make sure you boys are done playing your little game in time for supper.
All's well that ends well.
I don't know. I was still playing hide and seek up to high school. Like not Duck Duck Goose, but like Ghost in the Graveyard, hide and seek. You're never too old for that sort of thing. Never outgrow your childhood. Life becomes much more boring. I'm doing it again. We're doing ponder.
We were just gonna go ponder for the day.
Oh, really? What were you guys going to ponder on such a lovely day exactly?
Hiding.
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
Big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium pondering.
Nailed it.
Well, make sure you don't overburden yourself with a preponderance of pondering.
Huh?
Oh, forget it. Off with you now.
Alright, pondering time.
Oh, and Luca? You and Rolo stay out of trouble.
I know. I won't, but Get into trouble. Perfect. It's like it read my mind. Leaving that sink on still. Granny left too many dirty dishes in the sink. We gotta rinse them off.
Come on, come on. Woo!
Just a short woo. Dang it, Rolo.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
I love the art style in this game. Like, everything's just kind of self-contained and...
The road leading
that
to Beacon
hand-painted
Pines was
look.
long and uninspiring, a sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Makes it that much more homey.
You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover a secret path.
Moon walks backwards.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death.
In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Oh. Time to talk to literally everyone. Nope. Okay, I'm leaving. Can't talk to them. Hey, Mr. Care.
Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the
Yo, that
failing of
hair,
Valentine
though.
fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Thanks. Nice eyeshadow on the character. Yeah, you know, created the character myself. Character creation. Obviously, I spent, hours on that part. It's my favorite part of any game.
Excited for the big festival?
Oh, sure.
Come on now, when I was your age, there was something more exciting. There was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing.
Sounds pretty alright.
You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all your little friends.
I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried.
Excellent. Sorry, Luca, I gotta get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Oh, now. The left side's a little low.
This guy looks so sad over here.
Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn can't talk right now.
Yo, he got a ponytail.
Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus.
How many times do I... It's Mayor Valen... Sigh.
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen.
Huh?
It's nothing. Keep at it. Alright, what can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today?
Oh. Just saying hi, I guess.
Well, good day to you too, Mr. Young Mr. Van Horn.
Yo, wait. Secrets? There ain't nothing back here. I bet you never seen anyone as cool as this. Just leaning by the stream, baby. Alright. Me. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Dude. Yeah. Me too, man. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Ah! Don't you see I'm sleeping, boy. How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here, till Perennial Harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, it ain't gonna be me who blinks. Alright, Roadblock. Can I dive in the trash? No? Okay. What are you kids up to? You look like troublemakers.
Come on, Andy. Grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy. I can't. Do it or we pound you.
Yup.
Yeah, but my mom said, yeah, but. If I had a nickel for every yeah, but, I'd be the frickin' king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish?
Yup.
Alright, so these are the bullies. We're gonna kill them.
Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment?
It's just Luca.
Oh, golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week at Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful. It won't happen again. If we are going to be on a first-name basis, then you can call me Pete.
Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing?
Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world. And it all starts here, in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing?
Uh-huh. Anyways, I better get...
Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
My thoughts?
You bet. If we're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right.
That sounds intense.
Changing the world is
Intense.
So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions?
Well, I guess if it's quick.
Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it?
Oh, okay. We're going already.
Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines?
I never really thought about it before.
Perfect.
It's the only place I've lived.
See, that wasn't so painful.
Pete stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it?
I guess not.
Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time.
Are you literally writing down everything?
Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We could save the rest of your thoughts for later.
Okay.
Our harvest awaits.
Bye. Can't follow. Let me in! I'm not going in. Alright, Rolo's waiting for me. Can I go in Sinclair's house? No? Okay. Yo, who are you? Hey, Jetson. Is the lion playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me. If you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Memory time.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
Tickle bait? What's...
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook.
Oh.
Good for skimming the surface.
Give me the cast now, Sonny. You'll have to reel in a bit faster, or your catch will lose interest.
Oh, that's it?
Luca gently good for skimming.
I figured it was gonna like nibble first, you know. But I guess the moment it nibbles, I just pull. But obviously it turns red, which means it's turning red hot and it's gonna fucking break it. I'm gonna burn up in my hands.
Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you I'd turn up.
I'm never gonna see his face, am I? Junk time.
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
Ah, delicious shoestrings. You don't have to wait for it to like cool down. It just let go and go straight back at it. Hey, what a fitting catch for a shoestring. Where do you think the other one is?
Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away.
That's not fair.
No, it's not.
Well, wherever it is, I hope that the other boot at least has a sock to keep it company.
Luca gently baited for skim.
Another duck? Oh, well, I guess it probably catches the same thing until you get more charms. How do I leave? Alright, cool. Alright, so I guess I can just come back here and go fishing when I get more charms. Nice. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. Good thing I'm authorized.
The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
You mean garbage. Plenty of garbage to add. That's good, though.
After Luca's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied. On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static.
Aliens.
Rollo thinks it's aliens.
Ha!
He always thinks it's aliens.
Me too, man.
Come on, grab a seat. We can talk while we're sitting instead of standing.
No? Alright.
Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer?
So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place?
The old Valentine building?
Yeah, well it isn't abandoned.
What makes you think that?
Get this. Last night, it was glowing.
Glowing? Are you sure?
Kinda.
That place has been empty since...
Since the foul harvest?
Yeah.
Who would even want to poke around that place? They'd have to be insane.
We would, Rollo. We would.
Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What are you, crazy?
I want answers. My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to.
Look, I remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the kitchen coop. And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me. This isn't a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got you back.
Thanks, Rollo.
Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go!
Alright. Wait, was there something else that I could actually... Oh, it just opened it up. Wow, he really booked it, huh? He's like all worn out.
I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on. I'll catch up.
All right. What buildings can I go into? Last Chance Diner. Hey, Dawn. Sorry to wake you.
No problem. It comes with the job.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Rilla said he saw something strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about all that?
You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now.
So what's going on?
Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads.
Keep me in the loop, okay?
Sure thing.
Things seem to be quiet in town today.
Yep, everyone's preparing for the festival. Should be back to normal by tomorrow. Catch you then?
Catch you then.
Oh, and Luca? I'm really sorry I haven't been able to find out anything about your mom yet. You know, she kind of just vanished out of thin air, so, you know, no clues or anything.
I'm just grateful that you tried.
I'm still keeping my ears up. Me.
Guess Mrs. Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. No diner food for me.
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon.
Hey, Mr. Wilder.
Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you?
I was wondering if you heard any news about...
Knows. The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing.
Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse?
Nope.
Oh. Relith said he thought he saw some lights there last night.
Rollo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are a-blowing, and change is a dangerous animal.
Change. Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Wow, foreshadowing much? Oh, this is getting good.
Luca could see the morning regulars nestled in their booths at the early bean.
Piper? Oh, hey, Luca, what's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning. Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. They sure do say that. Hey, Zariel. Hiya, Luke. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you... Luca, let me give you a little bit of... little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. You're really setting a kid up for success. That really is a gem of advice right there. Let me tell you. Hey, Bert.
Hi, Luca. I'm doing some fact-checking for the town history exhibit.
Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights.
But Did you know when the town was founded there were only 7 citizens? And they all worked for a mining company. And there was only one dirt road leading into town. And,
There still is only one road leading into town.
oh, right.
What a history guy.
Oh my god. Oh, that little like sparkle in the eye. You know we're gonna kill somebody with that.
Oh wait, no, I don't want to. No, take me back. Back. I got more. Oh shit. Best part of the game right there. Hey Griffin, how's the ice cream going?
Not great. Still pretty cold out. And I'm in the business of selling cold.
I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at his grocery stand?
He's preparing for the festival, I guess.
Gotcha. Luca, just the fella I was looking for. Hey Roxy, what's up?
Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms.
Nice.
Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you?
Luca, wait up! I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be looking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless.
Rolo.
So, we need to make sure she doesn't spot us.
Rolo?
Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What, you're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she?
Ha, trouble acquired. Don't mind me over here, lurking uselessly.
Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, huh?
I couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast.
Wasn't hungry.
And also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored.
Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots.
We all gotta pick up the slack since the foul harvest.
Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten. And the rest look like they were hit with Hank's atomic shrink array.
All the more reason to keep on digging.
There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luca and I have places to be, so if you don't mind.
Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
Smack? Oh. Just be a little chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer. The sun's shining, and we just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rollo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says, tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf.
Oh, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report!
So, Fitz.
Oh my god.
She looks like she's, like, seen hell and come back. What are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool, cool, cool. Just nope. Sharper Valentine. Never underestimate a great man, what a great man can do given time.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Indulgent. Hey, Solomon. Apologies. No time for chit-chat. Alright.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later.
Welcome, my boy. Hold up a tick.
Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to,
I just sold the last jar of her grandmother's preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out.
Hey, that's great, but I'm actually...
I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam.
Uh-huh.
Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do.
She's a fine woman, that Juniper.
Yep, she's pretty cool, I guess.
A real fine woman.
Gotta go.
Sweeter than any jam on earth. Sweeter than, just everything else.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative.
It didn't see much use.
Oh, hey, Luca.
Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going?
Not great. Bugs have been shy this week.
Bugs get shy?
Oh, sure, bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weepwood, just be careful where you step.
No bug crunching. Got it.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Oh, that's strange.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town. The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Alright. Just a bunch of nothing.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay. No turning back now. Caution. Electrified fence. That sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rollo do if he was here?
Luca often asked himself what Rollo would do,
So that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. Touching it. Oh.
As sparks flew from the
Easy.
fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
One more to go. The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on
There
here?
was only one way to find out.
Dig in the trash. Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here.
He'd have no problem poking around in there.
The hose emitted a subtle sound.
Did you just hear the music loop?
It was actively draining some kind of liquid. The water looked almost diseased.
Ooh,
It flowed slowly into the woods.
so maybe this is the cause of the bad harvest. Locked.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
Should have brought the stethoscope. A zipper.
The
Footsteps?
sound of footsteps grew louder.
Run.
Hello?
Shit.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
Well, so I died.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself, but change is, after all, a dangerous animal.
Huh.
The end? I probably should have warned you about this.
Yeah.
There are many paths that our
You don't
story can
say.
take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
The Warehouse of Horrors. Oh, I like the little pencil drawings. Oh, here we go.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it!
What have you done?
Did that little shit just kick me? Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually.
Sorry!
Sorry about that. Rolo can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously.
Either way, I'm really sorry.
No matter. How are you doing?
Me?
Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot.
Oh, I'm getting by.
Still no word from her at all?
Nope.
That truly is a shame.
Oh. Shame.
Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house.
Yep.
And how is that going?
We mostly stay out of each other's way.
You make it sound like she's rarely at home.
It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet.
Indeed. Well, I will never have to do that because I am the successor to a throne. A wealthy one. So count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who's rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate you by smothering you with attention.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Trust me when I say, it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve.
Who's this dude?
Solomon trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Solomon?
Speak of the devil.
Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you.
Apologies, heiress. I was just taking a stroll through town.
Strolls are for commoners.
You're Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of this history museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. Goodbye.
Luca, my boy, hold up a tick.
Sorry, Mr. Nuncreed. Kind of in a hurry right now. Skirt?
Boy's got too much of his father in him.
I win! Little help! I am the champion!
Were we racing?
Did that road get longer?
Like anything ever changes around here.
It seemed longer.
You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time.
Not sure why I would take advice from second place.
Has that sign always been there?
Wait, what?
Caution. Electrified fence.
No, that's definitely new.
Creepy. How are we gonna get around an electric fence?
Don't worry, I've got this.
Why did you do that?
Pa always says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done.
Great. What now?
Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. From a safe distance. Whoa, you're a genius.
Damn straight. Take that! Alright, I can't hit him with it. Wait, can I go around? Oh. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. Alright, there ain't nothing else happening there.
I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out.
Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once.
Was there ever any doubt?
This definitely needs investigating.
Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case.
This is bizarre.
This is awesome.
Oh, Luca's a drummer now? Did you feel that?
What? The excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle.
That's not normal.
And this hose. Aw man, the door's locked.
Try harder.
No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster is new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in here.
Who did all of this?
My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure.
Are you sure that isn't the hazardous waste?
Just help me get in. Rollo.
It would be my honor to throw you in the trash.
Come on, Lady Luck.
So, what's in there?
Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish.
Wow.
A good inch of stagnant sludge.
Your natural habitat.
Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out.
Are those walkie-talkies?
Just like Hank Atomic communicators.
Do these actually work?
Ground Command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic, Ground Command. You're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. What was that?
Someone's coming. Give me your hand.
I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish.
Scoot over. I'm coming in. Not getting caught this time. Tune into the stream, Sebastian. Tell me you saw that.
Dude, I don't know what I saw.
He's coming back. Get down. Just suffocate in the trash can.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh god, tell me that's not what I think it is.
Luca, do you know what separates the run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives?
A ridiculous hat?
When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Rollo felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Aha!
He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something.
What's it say?
Rollo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag.
Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags?
I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else.
Okay. I think we should make a break for it.
Stay calm. This is no time to panic.
I'm not panicking! You're panicking!
Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard.
Dude, I am not holding your hand.
Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Uh-oh.
Ah! Ah!
I am beginning to see of the benefits of your run for our lives plan.
Right, we're clearly established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first.
Why not go together?
Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'm sure that I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass.
Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer.
It's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow.
Not even showering. Oh. I'm gonna wake
Chapter
up
3.
covered in muck.
finding a friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished drawing a mess of jam last night.
Uh-huh.
Well, that'll need to get delivered into town today.
Okay.
So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday?
Oh, nothing interesting. Just hiding, you know.
Hello? Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday?
Anything I want to tell you? Not really. No, we just sort of ran around a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something.
You are to stay in this house for the day.
Under no circumstance are you to leave.
What?
If I am not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox.
But
But nothing. You are to stay here. Understand?
yeah,
Say it.
I'll stay here till you get back.
Good. Oh, and Luca? You left the icebox open yesterday. We're not made of money, you know.
Well, that was strange. I got an achievement. I'm leaving the sink on again. And I'm leaving the icebox open. Who needs money anyways? Am I ready to go into my parents' room yet?
An eerie electronic sound echoed from Luca's bedroom.
Oh. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Rolo, is that you? Man, if I knew Morse code, I could decipher that. It's SOS. Over? Strange. That is pretty strange. Somebody just knock on the door? I'll make him wait. All right, that's enough waiting. I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh, hey, Roxy. If this is about me, accidentally kicking you yesterday, is Rolo here? No. Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rolo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Deepwood, and then it was late, and we went home. Weepwood? If he's alive, I'm going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Rolo's fucking dead. gotta check something. Oh, I can't use strange on that one. Alright. That's alright. Anything new up here? What if I go back up here? Nope. Can't talk to Pa. Hey Bert, have you seen Rolo?
Nope. I mostly been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had processed some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here until he gets back.
Old Pickler's Pond. Hey Jetson, have you seen Rolo come this way by any chance? Afraid not. As elusive as the fish here in this pond. Fishing time. Do I have any more bait? Yeah, I do.
Luca stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook. Those things always get dirty anyway.
They sure do. Yo, a bracelet? Should we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo. But I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate the pond bracelet. Go pick out your bait. Well, that's everything I can get. For now. Oh, there's a little balcony area.
Luca looked up at the satellite dish. Rolo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree. While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Oh. Can I use pole? Nope. Wait, I gotta see if I can somehow use pole as bait. Sure can.
Luca tied a small fishing with the law of attraction.
I love how we've been like fishing in this, right? And like not caught a single fish. Where do you think the lock is for this key? Now why would we want to find that? Because then we would know the secret. Ah, that's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now this key could unlock anything. Cool. Mr. Sinclair's like buried under stuff. Probably on purpose.
Howdy, Luca.
Hello again, Pete.
I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is we'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression.
We're all part of something special, Luca. And it all starts...
Right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
Toby looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. Now how about you start by telling me...
Look, no offense, but I've got my own stuff to take care of.
Aw, you joker. We're all part of this together. You let us know when you're free to answer a couple questions.
We really need to get back to work.
Just a couple more minutes.
If Roxy said she will be here, then she will be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi. Roxy needs our help. My parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We just need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. Our shift doesn't end for a couple of hours. We could spend time making posters.
That would be great.
I guess. Right. Fitz and I will check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad
has made a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out.
It's the one character with the high-pitched voice, other than the bat. And, like, Bert. What is this about a missing child?
I must stress that the situation is completely under control.
It just has to be so terrible.
And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help?
Nonsense, young Miss Carter. We'll turn up safe and sound. I am certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging.
Oh yes, Miss Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling her daughter, Beck, that... Now where did she run off to?
His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean, vanished? That's impossible. Oh my. He doesn't even see the danger he's in. She's gonna be foreshadowing this entire time, huh? I'm gonna talk to whoever this is up here. Early bird.
Hi, Luca. What's up?
You haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you?
He doesn't come around here much.
Not since they made a rule that he can only order decaf. Kitty corner bullshit. I'll have you know that I just died earlier. Literally got dragged in with my nails dragging in the dirt into some like weird fucking toxic goop factory. Alright? So don't call this kitty corner. This is like atomic kitty corner at the very least. Alright? Check this out. Can you do that in kitty corner? Huh? I didn't think so. Yeah. Hey, Griffin. Has Rolo been by?
Haven't seen him all day. I'm sure he'll show up safe and sound. And when he does, tell him there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him. On the house.
He'll like that. Who is this dude? Hey, is that an L or no, it's gotta be an L. Yulson?
History Museum! It's laughable, really.
Did you happen to see Rolo out there?
No, just the shadow of a family. Clinging on to a town, clinging on to the past.
Cling. Yoink, I'll take that.
Feel free to check for yourself. But don't expect to have your mind blown.
Oh, hell yeah. A
We all
movie?
know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Shopper Valentine. Young Shopper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky
Yo,
for
who
us,
this Chad?
he decided to grow that vision here in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Shopper away from us far too soon.
Wow.
To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Capital Remembrance Fund.
That was unhelpful. Dude, rest in peace, Mr. Valentine. All he wanted to do was plant crops or something. Look, they even built a statue of him. Alright, I was supposed to check the library or something for Rolo. Yo, you got books?
The cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Yuck. Fucking hate salad.
Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Succulent.
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting minds of our time by Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Oh, hell yeah. Oof. Autobiographies, baby.
There were rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Not fooling anyone. I already read these 3 years ago. I'll talk to you when I want to. Check out the rest of these books.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics.
Nice.
Most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
Yo, you got any manga? No? Alright.
Mycological
One Piece, bro.
phosphorescence.
Dude, that whole bookshelf couldn't fit One Piece. Ugh. More like Michael complete loss of interest.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Yo, mitosis? Boring. We hate. I just got an achievement called Nerd. Hey, Jace.
Oh, hey, Luca.
Did Rolo come by?
No, I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when when a new issue drops. Rolo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by.
Jason's a fucking square. You tell him to meet me you know where.
I don't know where.
No, he knows where. Fucking idiot.
Oh. Roger that, Space Cadet.
Bro, he's a nerd. Can I go in the back room? No.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge.
Wow. I wonder if, like me, he just dumps the knowledge that he learned the previous year.
If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Kato.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title.
His
Introduction to
Wikipedia.
Melitology.
It is like a small town, so like, you know, we probably don't have internet, right? Oh man. Ah, hey, Luca, you snuck up on me. Good book? Yeah, no, just started it.
He gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out, bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are two queens in a hive, oh jeez, they'll fight to the death for supremacy. Dude, you predicted it. I just unlocked Intimidate check. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you?
not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. Get it? Be, Jesus fucking can't stand that guy. Can I use fight anywhere? No? Alright. Alright, okay. Oh, time to talk to the entitled kid. What sort of... Oh wait, this isn't the entitled kid. This is someone else. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Nuncreed works weird hours sometimes. Oh wait, I gotta get a different voice for this kid. This one's gonna be like, of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. Yeah, I got shit like really early on. I used it and Luca fucking kicked a girl in the shin and then booked it. You new here? Yeah, not by choice.
Beck's family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rolo. He didn't come home last night. So, he's missing? I guess so. Curb's not the kid. If it gives me the fight option, I'm picking it. Like, missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. So I should probably get going.
Hey, wait up.
What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you.
What? Did you really just flip a coin to see if you were gonna hang out with me or not? It's kind of a dick move, you know? You just like make the decision yourself.
So says the unlucky penny.
Unlucky?
Yeah, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite.
Oh, that's kind of like me and Rolo. Actually, it's Rolo and I. Jeez. I guess Rolo's my unlucky penny.
That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny.
Let's go find him.
The name's Beck.
Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. Running circles around you. Wait, can I go this way? No, there's like nothing there. Any mail? No? Alright. Joey, have you seen Rolo around?
No, sorry, Luca. I have eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. I can't seem to find any.
He never came home last night.
Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal?
I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rolo.
No, the beetles! Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something?
Who's to say? I'm no beetleologist. Just keep an eye out for him, would you?
Of course. I love beetles. Oh, where can I find a beetle over there? Is there a beetle in the book?
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of.
Wait, that's what it said last time. It's just
The
gonna keep
Valentine,
saying.
both figuratively and.
Yeah, okay. It's all the same. Is there anything new over here at this little house? No? Okay. Back into the woods we go. They boarded it up. Dang, they boarded the way in. Got a mushroom. Yeah! Oh. Taking this one for later. Oh. Oh, it got rid of it. Green sludge.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place.
I have
no idea what that stuff is.
Well, the next obvious step is science.
And what does science suggest?
Pogo with a stick.
Luca watched as Beck
Just
slipped
summons a
broken
stick into
tree
her
branch
hands.
Into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood.
Nice.
First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the?
Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Not cool. So the science tells us this gunk is weird as hell.
Yeah. Seems, dangerous. Oh, the little shits are here.
Hey, Tish, look at what the cat dragged in.
Yup. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy.
Don't say that. Don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish?
Yup. Looks fine to me.
Why, hello. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish.
Yup.
You probably heard of us.
Can't say I have.
I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud when you could hang out with this stud?
Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you?
Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him?
Shut up.
It's true. They got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him.
Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family.
Well, look who's got a backbone now that the girl's around. First his pops croaked, then his mom couldn't finally take it anymore and bounced.
Yo, do I get to fight
Iggy
now?
took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Time to bust out the tickles? I can't bust out the fight? Are you kidding me? Alright, we're busting out the tickles then.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Beck used tickles.
Hey Tish, wanna see something cool?
Yup.
Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
That animation. What the? Tish, is she tickling you?
Yup. Yup. Yup.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Yup, yup, yup.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Yup.
What just happened?
She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be.
Mm-hmm.
See you around, new kid.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
You little shit. Wow. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little, ooze in your hair.
Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? It depends. What are your opinions about, feelings about having a more, mature, refined look?
Oh god.
Chapter 4. The best policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess.
Oh boy.
Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Hold up. We gotta see what happens when we go strange instead. We gotta get a little wacky, you know?
Well,
Time to bust
Beck
out
is
the
now a boomer.
strange.
All right, Luca. Looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk.
Yep.
Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs, eh, dud?
At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Get
Iggy's
fucked.
clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
You jerk, my clothes are ruined. I'm gonna.
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Feels so good.
Get absolutely destroyed, Iggy.
I'm sorry, I just.
Oh shit.
Yup.
That was intense.
Iggy's gonna be okay, right?
Nothing about this seems okay.
The person at the warehouse, this strange ooze, and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town?
We're just helping look for Rollo.
Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago.
Really? So where is he?
It's funny, really. He's got a little turnaround in the woods. That can be disorienting, you know.
I'm starting to get that impression.
Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest.
Wow, that's a relief.
You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves.
Yeah, come on, Beck. I think this guy's trying to murder us.
Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you.
She was?
She was worried sick. You remember when she said not to leave the house under any circumstances? You should march straight home, buddy.
I guess.
Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work anyway.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow.
Sure. Glad he's okay.
Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits.
Ooh, that's, feels a little,
Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
sounded really foreboding. Our harvest awaits. Now it's time. It should have been called The Wrath of Granny. Gran? I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? I gotta check. See if I got any other, Oh, I think it's struggle on this other one. That's pretty cool. Hazardous hectoring. I kind of want to go back and try it. This is the one where I just absolutely fucking died earlier. I'll do that in a bit. We're going to continue this one first. Search the house, see if there's any goodies. I wonder if Gran's going to yell at me again for leaving the fucking fridge open. Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rollo.
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
I didn't even check the kitchen yet. So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess. Face down.
Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle.
Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one.
Luca closed his
What?
eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb.
You're gonna get stung.
Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work.
Interesting choice.
With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple.
The wrong choice. But I respect it.
The pond began to freeze over.
Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right.
Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. "Dad, I don't understand."
Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal.
The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father.
Oh.
"Dad, look out!" His father casually wound the reel.
None of it's your fault, you know. Never was.
"Dad, we have to go." Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you have to run." The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands.
That's the thing about fishing, Luca.
His chest began to crystallize.
You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out.
A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces
God.
that crowded around his feet. "Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean?"
Your dad didn't have enough hit points. That's what it meant.
The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply. Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the
Yo, the
walkie-talkie.
aliens are talking to me again. Rolo?
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Luca!
Rolo, is that you?
Luca! There!
Rolo, it's the middle of the night.
Luca, thank God. Listen! I don't know how long this thing will work down here.
Down here?
Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday.
What? The man in the hazmat suit?
It was... took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground.
Underground? Are you okay?
Kinda. They seem more interested in... for now. At least.
Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe. Kerr?
No! Trust... He's... Hold on, someone's coming.
The signal went silent.
Rolo? Rolo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response, his pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. Getting worse.
I can barely hear you.
Rollo's voice began to fade.
Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need the treehouse. The treehouse.
With that, the signal died for good.
What was he trying to say about the treehouse? What's at the treehouse? The antenna! He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rolo, you are a genius.
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Trying to explore
Luca
it. won't let
heard
me.
a group of footsteps approaching.
Uh-oh.
He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
It's Gran. And some other people.
So we all understand our roles.
You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now.
I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists.
Here, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right. You can count on me. I just wish we had made that deal with Eris Valentine. Her resources would have still come in handy.
As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning.
Plans change.
How is Luca holding up?
He's fine.
You shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all.
I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Bro, are they like sleeper agents or something?
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival.
Oh, she knows. She didn't say anything, but she knew I was there. Gran, why are you meeting with Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night? Must be some sort of...
Conspiracy!
Dawn, you scared me. How long have you been there? Just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your Gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your Gran been doing anything different lately? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. A call from Hiram Tolliver, it seems. She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might still be in the middle of a scoop of a lifetime. I will. Bye. Aren't you coming out? Nah, I'm gonna stick out here for a bit longer. See you, Luca. Just ducks. What are y'all doing out so late?
I did it. I changed the sign.
Splendid. Did anyone see you?
I don't believe so. You are right. It was simple enough to just rearrange the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though.
In situations such as these, odd is good.
The two boys shared a mischievous grin.
I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal.
It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now. What did they change? Yo, this game's so good, it's even got a fucking jump button. Oh, I can still go fishing? Dad's alive! No, he's not. Just a memory. Cling.
Luca wrapped some tape around. Hey, you never know.
Tape? Alright. Fishing master at work. Gaming. Did I just catch more tape? It's got a bunch of big words written on it.
Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to the Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area has been rejected.
Who's that for?
Applicant Valentine Estate. Good. Good.
Struggle.
Luca placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Message in a bottle. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man.
Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around.
Rollo. Rollo, are you here? I'm at the treehouse now, Rollo. Mr. Karras said you are all right. What happened out there? Dang it, Rollo, where are you? Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
I've got weapons in here. So you'd better come out right now.
He strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons. How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you?
Right? You don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
It's Iggy, isn't it?
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast that I am.
Iggy?
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me! This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control.
So you couldn't control yourself for a second? And I get to be like this forever?
There must be a way to fix this.
Oh, you're gonna be my savior? Perfect little Luca saves the day.
Is he gonna like pull out a gun and shoot me or something?
With his positive attitude and power of friendship. None of this matters, there's no time. They're after me. They chased me all the way through Weavewood. I only came in here to hide.
Hide from who? Who's after you?
Luca! Luca!
Rollo?
It's not safe, Luca!
Rollo, where are you?
The treehouse!
I'm at the treehouse. Rollo? Where are you?
No, Luca! The treehouse! It isn't safe! They said they were going to the treehouse! I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse!
Who said they're going to the treehouse?
The clipboards!
What did I
What did I tell you? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, throwing questions at me.
What sort of questions?
They were saying the same stuff they always do. But it's different now. They're asking more threatening.
We're gonna figure this out, Iggy.
Yeah, well, thanks.
What voice did I? Oh yeah.
Hello? Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile?
Crap, they found me.
Luca, what's happening?
Don't panic. You stay here and I'll see what they want. Oh my god, there's so many of them. There's so many of them.
Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us.
I'll be down in just a second.
Of course, of course, of course, of course.
We have a problem.
Luca, you gotta get out of there.
Hold on there. Is it them?
Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them.
How many?
I changed the voice. I already forgot what I did for it. How to do it. Maybe all of them? And yeah, you were right. They are saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10.
Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts.
Run!
Iggy slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Look, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof,
We're gonna
where
jump.
Rollo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon. From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Iggy, there you are. You gave us all a heck of a scare.
Go away, just leave me alone.
Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help.
Help? Then why are you chasing me?
Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him.
You told me Rollo was okay. That he was back at his place resting.
He is. Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That is a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies.
Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face?
Yelling like this is gonna give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
What did you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I am the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends.
With violence.
Luca's mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope?
This is probably the last decision I'm going to make before calling it for the night.
He wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Oh, I can only do this one. Nice.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left.
Shit.
Fight. He swung the Mission Control Defense Cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rollo sends his regards.
I fucking missed.
Hi. That was uncalled for. More than a little rude. And just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame it is that it's come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
End this.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
Nice. I didn't do. No, I did do Tickle. I just never finished it there. All right, so I'll go back to this one and do Tickle, and then we'll continue from there, I think. Unless. Nah, whatever.
Chapter 4. The best. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath.
Yeah, sure. You just leave the plate out. Is this a tissue? Why in a tissue? Oh, now there's pizza all over the floor. Alright, I gotta throw this pizza grease covered tissue in the garbage real quick. Just a moment. Alrighty.
He'd only just met Beck, and hopefully he could.
Yep, okay. So what was this other one? Oh, yes, right. The warehouse, and then I could struggle instead of just die. But for now, I will continue this one. Next time, that is. Whenever that is. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. This game's fun. My throat hurts from doing all the voices. I might not do them next time. We'll see. I like doing voices, though. They're fun. But, yeah, next time, I'll definitely be, playing this again. That's for sure. Have a good night, or whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Bye.